What is up, you guys? Josh and Becky with Midlife Vibes back here in Las Vegas, and we are gonna do another resort tour. And today we are staying at the, where is it at? Mandalay Bay, right up there. We have never stayed at this property ever in our lives. We've walked through the casino, but we've never really walked through, like, they have a shark reef, they have a big swimming area, so we're gonna check out the pools. We're gonna give you guys a full room tour. There's a lot of noise because we're right on the strip. It is a Saturday night, so let's check this place out. When you first come into the Mandalay Bay, they have all these waterfalls and, oh, elephants? Are you ready?
For the room tour. So one of the things that I really love, right when you walk in, there's this humongous mirror with the gold trim that is just beautiful, and you can check yourself out as you're walking in or out of the door.
We got the 2-queen standard size room, and for a standard size room, this place is pretty darn big. I mean, as you can see, you walk into this hallway, you have this huge room, and then the bathroom is what I'm talking about. This bathroom is amazing.
Let me show you around, and I love that it has double doors. It just gives it a really good feel. Absolutely love the his and her sinks. Love the color in here. I love that this hotel hallway and bathroom has butterfly pictures. Who doesn't love a tub? I'm gonna look for some CBD bath bombs and of course the standing shower. And if you need a little privacy, you always got the toilet separately, which is always a nice thought.
I love that. But what I love more, you can close that door, and then you can close these doors for extra privacy.
And with Josh's previous visits, one of the things he hated were those sliding closet doors.
Those barn doors.
Yeah, that he can get hit with. And I love that they have regular closet doors here that open up, that you're not gonna slide and hit somebody's head.
We got an ironing board, and then most important when you're in Vegas, a safe.
I actually like having my own closet.
So not one closet, but two closets. And that one, pretty much a twin of the other one, but oh, the luggage rack is in there. Mm-hmm. You don't get 2 ironing boards though. I don't think we need 2 ironing boards.
And oh my God, these beds are super comfy. You get 4 pillows, you guys. I have about 6 at home.
No. 4 pillows per bed. There's 8 pillows in this room. Yes. It is like pillow heaven. So I can take her pillow and just go to sleep. There's a lot of storage in this place too. You got drawers here, and if you come around over here, you got major drawers here. But what's in there? Let's see. Is it a refrigerator?
Don't touch it.
Or is it, oh, the dreaded mini bar. Do not touch that. I need to put tape on that and put a label, a big old sign that says, Becky, do not open. Then also, if they don't get you there, they're trying to get you over here. You're like, oh, I can get a cup of coffee, and you, oh, don't touch that. They will charge you an arm and a leg for anything there.
We have the most amazing view. Like, I'm just ready for ice skaters to come out and start ice skating on the view here that we have.
Is it like a giant ice skating rink?
It looks like a giant ice skating rink. It looks like snow.
We got a roof, you guys. At least this roof is kept clean, but we got a roof. There's the Delano right there. You can barely see the corner of the Luxor over there. And of course that stadium that one team that's not very good plays in, Allegiant Stadium over there for all the Raiders fans, is right there. You guys all know that Becky loves her little sitting area. She loves to have a little spot. Chairs are nice, tables nice, and it's not like it's crunched in this room, because sometimes they try to crunch these tables and chairs into a room, and they're like right up against the bed, and it's just does not work out. There's a lot of space, as you can see here. So you also have a nice little desk right here if you need to get your work done. and a nice big TV.
When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
So there are 3 pool areas here at Mandalay Bay. Right now we're at the beach side where they have sand, places to sit. You can rent cabanas. There's a huge stage where there's actually going to be musicians playing, entertainment. There's a wave pool, and there's also a lazy river going that way.
And lots of bars here.
Lots of bars to drink in the sun.
One thing I have to say for sure about Mandalay Bay is Mandalay Bay is that it's a pretty big property. Like, there's a lot of walking outdoors. Inside it doesn't seem that big, but we're just walking around the pools, and then now we're walking around the outside of the pool, trying to figure out where the shark reef is at. We're gonna go there tomorrow, but we just wanted to take a look at it real quick before we show you guys the casino. The casino here at Mandalay Bay is fairly large, but the one thing I do have to say about it is I don't feel like there's a lot of high energy in this casino. But let's just go over the games. They do have these self-roulette, craps, and blackjack tables, which are nice. The table section seems a little small. They have a little bit of tables, but they're definitely not all open, so every table is pretty crowded right now. It is the weekend, so I believe it's a $25 minimum on blackjack. I'm not sure about the roulette tables, but I might try my hand at roulette a little bit later. It just seems like the casino's a little outdated as far as the decor. It's almost too old school glamour for me. Like, for some reason, I think it's too spaced out, which then creates this void of excitement. That's just the feeling I get here. The other casinos we've been in, like at Harrah's, the Flamingo, and some of the other ones, you know, it's a more crowded atmosphere, which I kind of like because that brings the energy up. They do have some of the classic poker games here also. I did find some more tables, but they are not being used. There are some down there that are. Just it seems like on a Saturday night, it's kind of empty. Now for food, there are a ton of food options here, so I'm just gonna briefly kind of blitz through all the food options because there are a lot, Becky. When you first walk into the Mandalay Bay, they have Hazel, coffee and cocktails, which is right at the entrance, so you can get yourself a drink before you hit the floor. Right in the center, they have Eye Candy Sound Lounge and Bar. It's a fairly large bar with some nice chandeliers right in the middle of the casino. And every casino has its market where you can buy seltzers, beers, waters, snacks, anything you want for the room so you don't use the dreaded mini bar. You can also eat over here at Sea Breeze Cafe, which looks like it is closed right now, so I guess you can eat over here. There's also the noodle shop right here, which Becky says they didn't have great reviews, but we might have to try it sometime just to see if the reviews are accurate or not. All right, I was gonna walk and show you every single place, but there are just so many food places here. I mean, they got a place over here with a killer wine rack. I mean, just check this out. This is like, what is it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 or 6 stories of wine bottles. Wow. Can we think that we can fit that in our house?
No, but I'd love to taste the wine.
They got Italian, they got steak, they got Japanese, they got a Starbucks down at the end of that hallway right there. And then there's a whole other food, Citizens Cafe right here, or restaurant. They got a food court. I mean, there's just, look, you don't really have to go anywhere. And we'll show you in just a minute, there's a shopping center which has food in it, and we ate at the Irish pub over there earlier. They do have a poker room here, and there's also the Bet MGM Sportsbook, which is actually fairly large here. A lot of screens, a lot of tables, kind of nice. And if you're coming to a Raiders game, they have a walkway to Allegiant Stadium right here. I'm sure you've seen on the TV or YouTube or somewhere all those big crowds crossing the street. It's all coming from here in the Luxor. They also have the shops at Mandalay Place right here where, like I said, there's a lot of, it's like a mall basically, and the mall leads to the Luxor. Becky just found a speakeasy, the 1923 Prohibition Bar. If you wouldn't know, luckily the door's cracked open, so we kind of know there's something in there. Push to enter. And right across from that, we have the Raider Image official team store for all you Raiders fans out there. They have everything in there. No casino would be complete without its Las Vegas store right here. I don't recommend buying stuff in there. Overpriced stuff with the name Las Vegas on it. And then just like that, you're at the Luxor. Since we walked all the way over to the Luxor Hotel and Casino, we figured there's another way to get back to the Mandalay Bay besides going the same way we came. In case you didn't know, there's a tram to Excalibur, Mandalay Bay, and the T-Mobile Arena and the park. And we're going back to Mandalay Bay. And just like that, we're back at the Mandalay Bay. The tram goes from basically the Mandalay Bay to the to the Luxor to the Excalibur, and then back to the Mandalay Bay.
I really like that little tram ride. It was refreshing to sit down and get a little bit of movement.
It was much better than walking through a mall that you just walked through. First of all, I don't even want to walk through a mall the first time, but to have to walk through it twice? No, not for me. So let's talk about the price of this room. It is a Saturday night. We are staying one night, so it is a weekend rate for sure. We got the room because we use some of my rewards from MGM. Always get the rewards card from wherever hotel you're at. Those points, they add up and they do help. We paid $335 for this room tonight. And like I said, it's a standard 2-queen resort room. The room was normally going for over $500 tonight. So saved $100 and something and change. You will also pay a $44 resort fee and $15 for parking. So with all of that, the grand total was $394 and some change. That's one night on a weekend in Vegas. And that was one of the cheaper rooms. Actually, the Mandalay Bay room was going for less than the Luxor, the Excalibur, the MGM. So definitely it was a good value for this weekend. Final thoughts on the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino. The room? Oh my God.
Love the room. So spacious. Nicely decorated where you just feel comfy. I think they just did a good job of making you feel comfortable, like you want to stay in the room. I know they're not supposed to try to go for that, but
amazing. For the price point, the bathroom is huge. The beds are super nice, but the bathroom is huge. Like that's a big thing. Like the bathroom is like twice the size of probably the Excalibur or the Luxor or Harrah's or any of those, which were more expensive than this one tonight as far as for me. So love the room. Casino, not the biggest fan of the casino. I think it's too spread out. I think there's it lacks a little bit of energy because of.
This is actually the only casino I've ever seen you get lost at over and over and over. Like
I couldn't catch my bearings. No matter what, I couldn't catch my bearings. Like I didn't realize where the front and the back were. So I just, like any casino, after once or twice walking through it, I know exactly where I'm at. This one, I just couldn't catch my bearings in it. And then to get anywhere, it just seems like you have to walk far. Like you have to, if you want to go to the Shark Reef, I mean, it's way the heck over there around the pools. The go to the pools wasn't too bad, but there are a lot of pools. There's like 4 or 5 of them, and it's a nice area, I guess. But seemed a little crowded. A lot of towels all over the place. To stay here, I would love to stay in this room again. Another downfall is you're at the most southern part of the strip, so you're the last big hotel on the strip. So if you want to, there's no CVS or Walgreens. If you want to go grab some cheap drinks or snacks, you have to pretty much go to the stores that are in the casinos, which they charge you more. So if you want to get anywhere, it's tough. I do like that it's connected to the Luxor and the Excalibur, and then right across the street is New York, New York. So we went as far as the New York, New York, which was fun. It is it's kind of a resort where unless you're going to Uber or taxi somewhere or drive somewhere, you're pretty much going to want to stay in the resort within here or the Luxor.
Now, I did want to add, they have, to me, a very good selection of restaurants.
Yeah, a ton of restaurants.
I mean, good restaurants.
And then a ton of shops. I think that little shopping pavilion mall walkway was great. So overall, I would definitely stay here again.
Yes.
If you're planning on staying here. If you're planning on doing like casino hopping, probably don't recommend it because it's at the south end of the strip, but the room is gorgeous. So tell me, have you ever stayed at the Mandalay Bay before? Have you ever, what were your thoughts of it? And do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time.